Yes. Good evening and welcome back to the IESF 14 World Esports Championships Bali 2022. Today is the last match of the day where we have countless of moments in the previous matches where, for example, CSGO male Indonesia ages out against Filipina, where in the CSGO female Indonesia has also been eliminated by the strong Argentinian side. So the last match is rather a special one because this is the upper bracket the upper bracket match who will decide who will go to the upper bracket final first. So, but before that, IESF World Esports Championship is known as the most prestigious esports competitions on the entire world, and this year is the 14th edition of the World Esports Championships, which is also the most spectacular because it was held at a beach with a very beautiful scenery, and it is happening here in the island of Gods, Bali. We are at the Merusaka Nusa Dua Hotel, Bali. So in this year's World Esports Championships, there are also different games are competed, such as Dota 2, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, PUBG Mobile, eFootball, Tekken 7, and of course CSGO male and female. There are more than hundreds of countries participating and will be competed against each other. The competition is tough, although it is sportive because sportsmanship is what we are aiming for. And these countries are eager to become the world-renowned esports champions. And the IESF 14 World Esports Championships Bali 2022 is also a part of Indonesia Esports Summit 2022. The biggest esports festival on the beach is an annual celebration of the country's esports ecosystem initiated by the IESF and PBSI, Indonesian Official Esports Federation. So, as I said earlier, that these are two powerhouses nations, two powerhouses country competing for the glory. One is the powerhouse who is also the defending champion of the edition. Without further ado, let me present to you the first team of today's match. Please welcome North Macedonia. Here they are entering the stage with such confidence. Blast out the host nation Indonesia into the lower bracket. Display their supreme strength, supreme prowess. This very stage. Here is North Macedonia. Please give round of applause to team North Macedonia. Okay, team North Macedonia, you may proceed to the left side of the stage. And the challenger of Team Macedonia is also known as one of the powerhouses in the competition. So, without further ado, please welcome Team IESF. Here they are. Team IESF edges out the victory against Argentina. Team IESF, you may proceed to the center of the stage first and do the pose. Please give a round of applause to Team IESF. You may proceed to the right side of the stage. So, who will commence and who will advance to the final of upper bracket in this very tournament? Both players, you may shake hands and start the game right away. Sportsmanship is what we are aiming for, and these players sure know that. So, without further ado, let me present to you our casters for the last match of the day. Please welcome Wawa and Contra.
Thank you to our lovely host, and here we are into our final series of the evening. It's going to be the upper bracket rounds between North Macedonia and also Team IESF. Two Titans, and only one will prevail and basically get themselves into those final few rounds. So with that being said, Omawa, I just can't wait to see what unfolds, and you are currently watching the 14th World Esports Championship in the CSGO division, supported by wonderful Indonesia, Kevin Bora, NOC, as well as Kony.
Yes, and thanks to all of our beautiful sponsors, we have GSL Group, GSL Auto, Nusa Paydas, Gudang Crypto, Pertamina, Taiwan Excellence, Hydro Coco, Samsung Galaxy A Series, IndiHome, Telkomsel, HIN, Episode Hotel, Merusaka Nusa Dua, Mineski Global, Indonesia Football E-League, ESID, Lemon ID, Plosa Sovel Antis, and also to our media partners Net TV, Trans7, Detikcom, Esports ID, Video.com, Dunia Games, Dance TV, Dance Play, Merah Putih, Bola Score, and Kami Bijak.
That's right. Now, of course, if you guys are feeling pretty pumped, you better get charged up. If you feel like your phone has problem charging up, then, well, I think there's something that could solve your problem and also give you a whole lot of speed. Let me tell you a whole lot more about this awesome smartphone from Galaxy A series 5G. There's the A33, Galaxy A53, and also Galaxy A73. All comes with 5G.
Yeah.
And, well, it packs a punch.
Yes, I mean like it has amazing specs with 8GB of RAM, 256 of gigabytes memory, Super AMOLED per screen, and also the refresh is already up to 120 Hz. And many more, and especially this is already at 5G, so Babetu not responding, and welcome to the best visual from Samsung Galaxy A series, because awesome is for everyone.
All right, of course, with that being said, we are going to see what is at hand here. This series definitely is going to be epic. I would say this will be probably the longest game that we'll get in terms of a series. So,
I mean, like, yeah, both of them is the Titan here. I mean, like, North
we got
Macedonia,
the defending champions here on
defending
stage.
champion, and we saw like the team IESF, they're coming in from the play-ins, and they're looking really strong. I thought that from the play-ins, Romania could go into this main event, but apparently no, because Team ISF, they are just dominated Romania.
Exactly, and I think like overall Team IESF so far has been one of the teams that has been able to have some really great tactical prowess to be shown overall. So the question is, can they keep up with North Macedonia? So this is where I'm just wondering, you know, like we may not have that opportunity to cast that many Macedonian games.
Yes,
when
I believe it's not us.
It was sleepy, so of course he's been able to also share with us the way that they've been able to basically play so efficiently throughout these rounds. So Team IESF, this will be their challenge. Of course, there is also that lower bracket run, which everyone falters. I feel like it's not so much about who loses the match. It's like, which Tigers are we sending into the low bracket to destroy everybody else, if that's the case.
Yeah, and do remember, like, when they win against each other right now, either that it's Macedonia or maybe like Team IESF, they're gonna face against Germany or maybe Mongolia.
Exactly.
Yeah, and both of these teams like, is quite a monster, you know. I mean, like for Germany, yeah, they're kind of like a mix and match team, but for Mongolia, they're the team that I mean, like the best at Asia right now.
Exactly. And when we take a look at the play style, it definitely differs compared to all the other teams out there. So there is a lot of things that we do look forward for, especially now with the defending champions on stage. How long could they basically hold on to this throne position of theirs? So, of course, in terms of saving reputation, they will have to win this series. And Team IESF is their first contenders here in this upper bracket. Well, actually not the first. It's the second one. Indonesia, they managed to defeat them by a 2-0 margin. And Team IESF, they're the ones that send Argentina into the lower bracket, where we have already witnessed early on Argentina taking that clean victory against Algeria. So the winner of this matchup will meet either Germany or Mongolia.
Yeah, correct. And it's gonna be like a hard run if you being thrown to the lower bracket here. So I believe that they would prefer to stay at the upper bracket. So let's see what can Macedonia or Team ISF do here. Can they just survive this phase. I mean, like, yeah, both the 4 teams that stay at the semi-final of the upper bracket is really the Titans right now.
Yeah, that's really difficult rounds of games to be played over on these upper brackets. Meanwhile, tomorrow we do get ourselves the lower bracket runs. And then on 10th of December, I do believe that we'll get a whole lot of games. And on 11th, the final day of our main event,
Oh,
we'll be on stage, of course. So before we get our game started, let's take a look at the head-to-head. And I think this has been the most impressive player thus far in terms of stats and everything else. It's Kakanito from North Macedonia.
yeah, with a 26 of the average kill, insane statistic. I mean, like, yeah, they play only like 2 games, I believe, 2-0. But it's already improved that it's already saying to us that he is the one that should Team ISF be aware about. Meanwhile, Shady, if I'm not mistaken, he's the AWP for Team ISF.
Yeah, I think that for Team IESF, they do have a little bit of role swaps as well. It's not always the case that Shady's always on that AWP. And there are times that he's also like a lurker for the team, which is pretty great to see. So Shady definitely has been the one that did actually do a lot. So he actually functions very well with or without it.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing much to say. I mean, like, towards Macedonia, but we're gonna see the player spotlight should be Kakanito, but nope, it's Shady here with 267 kills with a deaths of 184. Yeah, I mean, like, the headshot percentage is only in 30% here.
But when you're getting like so many kills, doesn't even matter if that's the case. Well, a lot of the numbers here are also coming in from the play-in stages as well, which is why like with so many amount of games being played, you will see that the percentages may not be as high because of the amount of games that is being divided. So if you take that KD ratio overall, you still get a really good sum between, you know, it's still a positive record, and you're looking at a 1.45. So Shady is still pretty lethal moving into these matches. So I'm hoping to see some good maps to be played out. So I expect Nuke to be a really hot favorite between these 2 teams.
Nuke and Vertigo will be a favorite map for both. But probably like we could see as well like the Dust too. But yeah, let's keep it up because we're gonna see the pick and ban map straight away. And here we go, the map pick for both of this team, which is, will we see Ancient again?
Wow,
it is Ancient.
a little different.
Yeah, picked by IESF and Mirage for North Macedonia, and they decided we're gonna move into Overpass.
Very exciting rounds that will be coming up ahead, and this also tells you that Team ISF, they really want to test their knowledge in this map on how they approach some of all these fights, especially on that B side, which we have seen from yesterday's run. This is where a lot of all these teams will actually give a whole lot of focus.
Yeah.
Mid control is going to be really important, and then when it comes down to the CT side, how far will they actually extend? So we're looking at this really interesting way for both sides to actually start things on, and then later we're going to Mirage, and deciding match, Overpass seems to be the popular choice.
Yeah, Overpass, but for today we haven't seen yet any games number 3, right? But let's see, can we go here to the Overpass, because we're gonna witness first the Ancient picked by Team ISF. Surely they do have a plan to play at Ancient. But yeah, Macedonia with Mirage.
Yeah,
I mean, Mirage probably like with Dust 2 is the most not conventional map that they can play.
yeah.
Any team can play at that map, but yeah, not on Ancient.
When you see both teams being so coordinated, I feel this is where it's going to be a very different approach. Mirage is still something that is very fair of a chance for both ends of the spectrum, where we've been looking for, you know, great setups and utilities. These teams, they actually have it all. So without further ado, let's kick off our match in Ancient. It's North Macedonia versus IESF.
The IESF would like to welcome you to the 14th Esports World Championships.
All right, it's already started here. North Macedonia against Team IESF. And like you mentioned, the B side, B hit probably can be done by Team IESF. But right now it's not the case because they're just baiting out something.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're just trying to lure out the player of Macedonia.
It's definitely gonna be a little bit of trouble on the defensive side for North Macedonia.
Yeah.
Especially now with the stacks coming back into B. It's just holding by the corners of the door, and they did finally actually get all the exchanges here. Froth traded right back, but there is Styles to hold the line. North Macedonia here with a slight advantage.
Yeah, it's so slight. I mean, like, the B hole from Macedonia, it's really strong here. I mean, like, they pull the guard from the B side, A side, straight to the B side, just to cover them really, really fast. And it makes, like, Team IESF, they need to do those push really slower, but ooh!
Wow.
Straight away and in the doubles from Kakanito.
This is the reason why he's highlighted as one of the best players out of North Macedonia. And we just see how clean that was. That flick
What a shot.
directly into the middle of the head.
Yeah, I mean, like, yes, he can pull it, but it's a really fast flick. And yeah.
And though that was a pistol round, you know, like, you still see a little bit more tactics involved now. There is a charge over onto the middle. Kakanito! He can only bring one down with him.
Oh, yeah. But quite a very, very fast round as well. Because all of the player from Team IESF, they're just running straight into the mid. And got a butcher there. So yeah, still 2-0 with the full buy. And let's see here. Another true round. Because this is the gun round that we've all been waiting for. No, still with no AWP. So I guess yeah, we're gonna play this like a little bit straightforward, just trading some utility. One Molotov being thrown into the midsection. Kakanito, it's got hit, but it's dead. Nice shot. Yeah, I mean, like, there is always some team play involved in the play of Macedonia, like a flash, and suddenly they just make the pick.
And that's how you really want to gain that advantage with those early pickups. Kakanito stops. Fed Vicious with this approach, but Spirit catches Daddy instead. So it's going to be a little bit more of a widespread attack as well. Yeah. Meanwhile, over on the tunnels, there is a kid waiting on the lines.
Yeah,
just hoping to see if they can basically catch them the moment they try to put this plan down.
I like the position of Kakanito because he's already behind the player of Team IESF and he's hearing all of the footsteps. So a lot of information here for coming in from Kakanito. And hearing them backwards once again. Look at it. He's just giving the order for his teammates. Meanwhile, Frota.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Frota at the city base.
This is so dangerous. Team IESF, they're waiting for this coming into effect. 2 versus 2.
Styles.
And oh my, this might just be pretty big here.
Yeah, he's behind Styles right now. No way Styles could survive. But the smokes, the timing. What?
Styles?
No!
He sees him! There we go, the sprays goes down. Macedonia holds down this place like a fortress. Kakanito on the tunnel. Just gonna give them a little bit of a leeway. Shady will not even have the time. He does get the safe on this AK. I guess it's better than nothing.
Yeah, yeah. But what a timing as well, right?
Yeah.
Because we already saw the Frota coming in from city base, but I thought that the smoke is saving the lives for Styles, I believe, that stay there. So yeah, quite a strong start here by Macedonia. But yeah, with one AK only, Team IESF, they really rely on Shady right now.
Yeah, just look at all these setups coming in. Shady being halted back. Smoke being forced. Danny Millie seeks out the bomb into the middle of the site.
Strong aim here, just guarding the B side. And right now, Catanito will try to punish them, but it's just too wide open and being picked off. Meanwhile, a Molotov is just connected somehow.
Even though he was being flushed by the Molotovs, you still see him going with the tango and actually gets the trade done. Still wonderful work coming from IESF, but this was an eco.
Yeah,
And it's nice to bring down the key target, Kakanito. There goes Styles as well. Now 3 versus 2 looking a little bit more likely. But they have to find a way to clear this tunnel though. Dennis Zera doesn't really have much weapons to work with.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
2v2.
One by one being picked off by IESF. But they need to recover the bomb. It drops on the B side and they need to pick it up.
They should fight this off. And there we go. IESF on this eco. It's working magic happen. Shady now with the chase.
No way.
Up close and personal. Oh, the tags come in. But the pistol's not enough in that fight.
Alright. I mean, like, yeah, Macedonia can take the games there, but the round, but still, it's really expensive one. I mean, like, Shady, his position is well played. I mean, like, he lurks just all alone and he got the doubles there. So, meaning that probably, like, there is chance there. A huge chance, I must say, because they still have 2 players. But some way, somehow, Macedonia, Kiksan is just, yeah, he still can do the clutch.
A lot of flames in between. This B side here looks to be very difficult to penetrate. Team IESF had some incredible fight now. A-Kit's the first one to bow out. As they spray through the smoke. North Macedonia is holding on to this cheetah. And for the time being, they're trying to get this catch over here by the tunnels and mid. Still trying to move around. This B hole is a little too hard to crack for IESF.
Yeah, they need some utility, and I believe they only have 1 smoke right now. So probably not enough. Yeah, maximize a lot of water. Got what, but instantly. This is what we're looking for, right? A refresh coming in.
Yeah, exactly. Just that. Spirit now swings. Gets one delivered. IESF finally fought their way to claim the first point. And every single round actually looked really close from IESF since the eco round.
Yeah.
So this is still going to be a long game for the both of them.
Yeah, and if you are seeing like the economy of Macedonia here, this is where like when you lose 4 in the eco round of your opponent, you're gonna have to make some force buy, and this is the force buy round for Macedonia. And he's just straight from the smoke, but what? Missed all the shot. It is not connected, and now Macedonia controlling the mid section of this map with 8 kit into the head, a good headshot, but still doubles as well. So B side now being occupied by IESF.
No on this force buy round. The damage spreads so much. North Macedonia still holds them all back. And IESF, they have the same amount of numbers. They're already around this whole sector.
Yeah.
And Macedonia is plotting where exactly is the best area to strike without being caught out.
And they want to pin out Team IESF. They want to get some exit frag here. Yes, there you go. Danny got 1. Probably can get a second as well for Danny. But nope. He's going back once more. But
Found a better gun?
yeah, a good recovery for North Macedonia.
Yeah.
They have the guns, right? They can just drop. There you go.
Good save.
Yeah, some exchange as well. Because they are forcing on that round. Meaning that probably if they lose the game, the round, they're gonna have to eco 1 more. But right now they're on the half buy.
Yeah. half saved weapons. If that's
Let's
the case.
count it as the half by
Yeah,
here.
we'll count it as half by. Shady. Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Great setup coming out of Team IESF. And there we do have a little bit more of a beeline.
Wow.
Slowly cutting across. Here comes the setup as they're trying to block every single angle away from North Macedonia, and Spirit, he gets that double. Incredible swerve of the aim.
Yeah, and this is no chance that Kiksan could do the retake here because it's just too far away. So once again, we're gonna see some save, and next round, probably like North Macedonia. Still, they could make some full buy. But yeah, see like Team ISF goes straight to the A side. With a triple smoke there, with a setup of flash Molotov. I mean, yeah, they're really well prepared to go to strike to the A side.
Yeah.
They-
Overall, I think like it's been rather clean the way that they approach this as well. They expected, we're gonna see another B mid control type of play, and who would have thought, you know, this access would have been so well done by IESF.
Yep. Let's go. A full buy round for North Macedonia. Again, still, AWP in the hand of Shady. He's the guy that is on the player statistic. Probably like the one that should be North Macedonia be aware about because he's the main AWP. And right now that one smoke to cover the mid side. And go straight to the A side, I believe, but nope. It's gonna be like take long time to go there because there is a molly, there is a the smoke too. But Shady's already down.
Yeah.
No more AWP. It's not even change hand. Or still drop on the.
So you take a look at North Macedonia. They are just so sharp. A-Kid immediately picks off Fenvicious, so they are calling this B hit off. There can be recommitments, but oh my goodness, A-Kid again! Now he tries to squeeze it. He's trying to find a little bit more wiggle room to run in to get some cover, but then the Zera has got him all tagged up. Bad timing to reload. Kicks on. Spams through the smoke. Now they're just kind of stuck by the cheetah.
Yeah, but I think like Ed got some body block from his teammates.
Yeah, body block. It happens even in pro play.
Yeah, well it's fine though because the B strike probably is the way to go for Team ISF. They're already near the B side. The nades, the smoke. And,
Dennis.
ISF.
He's still trying to draw all the attention here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I think they're not being bluffed here. Just take a look at North Macedonia. They are having a rush right in, and this is where they're going to find that pick. Danny, he's in position. He swings. He gets it. And wow, North Macedonia. They just have that perfect read.
Yeah. They should go straight to the B side because they knew, A side because they knew. Oh, it's probably like they're gonna hit at the A side. The most bomb plan for Team ISF. And still a plus, of course, for Team ISF because they can plan the bomb here. Shady with AWP right now. 8-Kid also have the AWP, so it's gonna be like probably like a slow push coming from Team ISF. They can't just afford to lose Shady at the early beginning of the round.
Exactly, and I think like this has been a little bit more costly. Now Shady does have his op available. Kakanito, look at how fast he goes. He's just on hunt right now. Oh boy. Thankfully with a little bit more control of the Molotov setup, they're just going to be able to hold the line, but look at Macedonia right now. Spamming through, trying to look for a wall bang. And I just like the fact that IESF, they trade back. He knows he's shooting from right across. Feels bad for Styles.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can't just stand there and receive all of the damage.
He's like, okay, maybe he's shooting from this angle. He's training with those bullets. I'm like, I tried to replicate where he's shooting from. No, not working out, but... Oh, there we go,
Wait
Danny.
a minute. Yeah. There's some push by Danny. And a mid. Flash. No follow-up though, and... Ooh. A lot of being thrown, and yet Danny back off.
Forces him back into the tunnel, and now at least there's a little bit more of a backing from the B side. Meanwhile, A.
Yeah, once again, it's gonna be like the A
Yeah.
here.
It's all down to how they basically play this one out, because 8Kid has already planted himself in!
God.
A double pickup.
It's enough, I think, for North Macedonia to take the winning round here. Oh, he's gonna get knife.
Out of the blue.
Yeah, triangle, right? And the knife is already there, but Kakanito just pull the trigger.
Definitely has this thing. I mean, we like the execution, but the response from North Macedonia, it's just ridiculous of how they basically cover the angles all alone. And you just saw 8Kid on his AWP. He just keeps nailing them down, and here comes Danny and Kakanito.
Yeah.
IESF, the help back everywhere they go. This is a bit much to it around since this is an eco.
Yeah. I like the play from North Macedonia. I mean, like, they really love to take control of the mid, so they play really fast.
And
They go straight to the mid.
They're so active, right?
Yeah,
Like,
they're really active as a city, of course.
and ISF, when they go in for exchanges as well, it's always going to be at the very least 1-for-1. On a good note, maybe 1-for-2. It's been quite costly.
I think that there's a good shadow here from Danny Sarah. And
It's like, okay, I see him.
I see your
Thank you,
shadow.
son.
Yeah. Alright.
7-3. North Macedonia getting a better grasp here on the CT side. It's interesting though, like how ISF approached these vetoes.
Yeah.
And
They picked Ancient to fight against North Macedonia.
doesn't seem like they were phased at all. Kakanito only gets that trade. Now Shady. See if we can basically catch the head through the fire.
Yeah.
It's really hard to seek it out, but at least it will buy a little bit more space and time. Meanwhile, hey kid!
No way.
Oh, that's too much.
I mean, like, the position of 8Kid is already out of the A side. I mean, he pushed far away. They have a lot of information throughout about where his team IESF are trying to do. And look, and yeah, at the minimum, we are seeing like they're already gonna go for the B side. North Macedonia, they are really well prepared on this map.
Yeah, all these deflates drop into perfect areas of play. Well, that delays them a little bit further when you won't really want to go into the plan, but that will not be all too worrisome for Styles. It's a double, and now he's going to be looking for Shady up close and personal. Unleashing a couple of taps, but Shady does trade back AWP, and he tries to swing it. North Macedonia continues the streak.
Yeah, Styles there, look at the spray transfer that he has. This one. Like he knew that somebody will come from the left side. Yeah. A good trade about the position of the opponent. And I must say that Team ISF right now, they still doesn't have any answer yet. I mean, like, yeah, they can probably like fight when Team North Macedonia try to take control early mid like this one.
Oh boy. They're running through, and Danny still gets a catch. Yet again, Dennis, he at least gets it back. Kakanito now dealing with the situation.
Yeah.
A lot of equal rounds being forced by Team IESF now, trying to pin one through the smokes. 8Kid now.
Oh, no scope.
Going in with no scope into the smoke as well. Great preemptive shots.
Yeah, Look at the HP though. 8 Kid and Kaganito. 11 and 12. I mean, it's so unfortunate for Team IESF. And Spirit. Now right now, he has a lot of burden here. He need to pick up the bomb. Yet Styles is only locking the position, but an eagle it is. A headshot. But it is just not enough.
Yeah. Still very good trading being done by Team IESF. Now, they can afford a few weaponry on their side. But they really have to think about how they approach this, though. Because both sides being attempted. And the longer it goes, North Macedonia, they just keep looking better and better and better. And just one-upping IESF on their execution. And I feel like IESF has to figure out a more effective way to take charge at B.
Yeah, because Team IESF, they try to make a good fight at the mid section at the early round, but kind of like sometimes they just falling apart there.
Yeah, and I feel like you do hold a very significant point where they have to find ways to take control of the house. And if they don't, it is going to be quite difficult for them to get any form of crossing. As we see them going on mid-rotation many times.
I really like position of North Macedonia, especially like 8 Kid. He's just controlling the mid, really far away. All right. For the A side, still empty. And yeah, if something like this happen, I mean, like North Macedonia, of course, they will have a lot of information that all of the Team ISF is just holding their breaks at their base. So probably like they can make some slow push from the city base. All right now, seeing the Molotov, meaning that there is something up for Team ISF, and they're gonna run for the B side. No. Still take control of the mid, but I think like if they play like really late like this, they're gonna have a hard time planting the bomb.
I like that position right now at the very least. They do get a glimpse through the tunnel.
30 seconds.
Therefore, this could be a very heavy punishment. But Danny.
Timing.
Oh, wait there. Look on the other side. Danny's the first one to be shot out. Spirit! Especially with this flank angle, he will get everybody out there. And now leaving only Styles, 19 HP on ESF.
Timing.
They can do this though. Going for a plant. That will be nailed down. ISF still got it.
Yeah, I mean like it's timing that both of those players doesn't see the correct angle, and leaving on that both of them must fall down, executed. Yeah, well delivered.
Very well fought. Especially that household. Spirit doing so much work in that round that it allows them a convincing push finally into B without worrying about the flanks. And then everyone else around the site was actually hitting their shots too.
Yeah. And rather you have the North Macedonia taking a tactical timeout. Because, watching their weaponry here, I mean like there is one Eagle infested with 4 rifles. Mix and buy weaponry. And of course we're gonna have to go. I mean like this, it's already near the end of the first half. 2 more rounds. Yeah, so they need to have some sure win to get rounds. We're like, yeah, there is one AWP, but is it enough for North Macedonia? Because next round, if they lose this one, probably could see a 9-6 score on the board. But wait a minute, because 8 Kid got the doubles.
Goodness gracious. Well, that's one way to take control over the mid side. I guess the discussion around that tactical timeout is that, okay, what do we do? Let's now put the AWP to the middle and just make sure that you take both ends of these. It's on, still trying for these approaches.
Ooh.
Dennis, he doesn't care. He's gonna push outwards. But it's gonna be the point now secured for North Macedonia. Looking really firm, I would say, on this defensive side. And I wonder on the attacking side later, now that we're nearing the second half, how is it going to be for IESF, especially if they did not get this final point of the half?
Yeah, I mean, if they are on 11, I guess that they kind of like relieve that, all right, we have a room to make some mistakes here. Frota. The bomb's still on the TVs, so it's gonna be like a slow push for a team IESF. We're gonna have to wait and see whether or not they can pick off somebody here. The Fanfishes already at the entrance of the A side.
Just the perfect smoke. Not like he's gonna be peeking into it though, but it does hold IESF, make them think twice before committing. Now a little bit more of a slower approach coming from the defenders, but oh, Cacanito! Oh my goodness, almost getting the hit of Frov as well. That itself is a little bit more risky of attempt now. A kid still on that opportunity. Sees the hand, almost landing it. It's gonna be having a little bit more of an aggression being shown. North Macedonia, they conquered the first half.
Yeah, looking strong and solid for North Macedonia at the first half, which is, I mean, like, they hold that angle, they play really active as a city, and they just guard it. They do not move recklessly.
Yeah.
They just stay at their position, but their position is really well balanced. I mean, like, playing as a city, you want to active all around the map to gather a lot of intel.
Exactly, and 8Kid has been playing such an important role on that half. Constantly picking them off with his AWPs. Now, things looks to be very different now that they are switching sides. We're seeing a very fast approach into A. They keep a little close watch on the back, though. Dennis Era does get the 1-for-1 trade. Now they've already gotten the whole area of play. Inside tunnels is where they're hoping to strike with this double Beretta. But they are no fools. Spirit is a little shady. They are on a teardown. Shady got the damage down. It's only up to Danny. And Spirit wins this round for IESF. And they do have the lifeline intact.
Yeah, close round, to be honest, because, like, yeah, catches just keep connecting over and over, and a lot of refracts happening on that run as well. So, an addition towards the round the team IESF can get. I mean, like, this is the force by Danny with AK plus 4 helmet Kevlar.
Interesting.
And we have 2 here. Interesting one, a force by. But I think, like, this is good force for North Macedonia.
Guess they just really have to try if they really want to deny Team IESF on this pre-AK round. I mean, for Macedonia.
I think that Team IESF could be surprised if they hear the sound of the AK presented by Danny.
This is going to be a little bit of waiting game for Macedonia for the most part. There is smoke. And oh my goodness, Froth. How do you get him through the hit inside the smoke? Here comes the ditches. He's going to swing it. And Shady holds it nicely. AK's on the ground, which they could basically pick up for themselves. This is not looking good for North Macedonia.
Yeah, I think, like, North Macedonia is just, like, buying the weapon and give it to Team IESF this round. Right? Like,
yeah, a little rough. I gotta say, a little bit.
Yeah.
Unprecedented.
AK in the hand of Shady. But I must say that the one that opened the frags there through the smoke by Fraud. That's the most important one.
Exactly. Just caught them all off guard. Now they're doing a different side hit. They usually get across, but they are always concerned of the tunnels.
Yep.
This is where they are going for a little bit more of a commitment. Cutting through into single as well.
But I think that ASET is already muted. But right now,
Oh.
the Eagle headshot, the one that North Macedonia they need to have. And right now they already have it. The bomb plan, the body count.
And this is going to be worrisome because they are taking angles. And all you need are those one taps. There is the swing, and that's what I was talking about. Frost still saves the day, though. They get a triple. And Shady ensures the safety of his members as IESF to continue on.
Yep.
3 back-to-back rounds.
Okay, but it's the last eco, of course, for North Macedonia. Now they can afford to buy their weapon. And it's going to be a full buy round for both of these teams. Team IESF slowly but surely. Now they are getting back on the track. And I think that they still can make it happen to get the win on their map pick.
Now, 11-7. IESF chasing in. Oh, this is quite the smart strategy. My goodness. Now they're being concerned. Oh, headed out. He's going to bail away. That he knows this is not going to be the place to strike out. But look at the control. Macedonia. They're just having this clean angle through the house, through the tunnels. Somehow, it's a heavier hold onto A. With this form of read, this can get a little bit more awkward. Oh boy. There we go. One catch on Danny. Trades back.
Yeah, a good shot by Shady. Beneficious just got trapped. He's hugging the wall right now. I think that he can't go anywhere except if there's some backup can help him, and he's down to but fraud.
He turns around. A lot of happenstances. Oh my goodness.
Always
Katie's on fire. He is still alive though. Question is for how long.
That should be done here. Throwing all of the utility that Team SF can have it right now. And this is a very, very hard situation to do the retake because the bomb is on a clean vision for North Macedonia. How can you defuse this?
It's bad. It can only get worse. Now he's stuck on Cheetah. The only thing he can do is to run away. He knows this is not going to be it. Straight to the waters he go. Oh, boy. And North Macedonia carries on. Finally stopping the spree that IESF had.
I think that's really needed as well. So jumping in, still not a well built up economy for North Macedonia, and probably like this is gonna be like the last buy for Team ISF as well. If they lose, they can go into the eco mode.
This could be the most important round, honestly.
Yeah, I mean like this is gonna be like the tipping point of both of the team. But right now, so many trades happening at the mid side, and we're gonna take or slow down the tempo once more.
Now a little bit more of an equal distribution coming in from the IESF defense. They're giving a lot of room over onto B, but they are congregating over on the midsection. Yeah, and they will storm in together. A little bit of a better retake plan, perhaps. Nobody to hold it out, and therefore they're sending Spirit to see if this is going to be worth the cut.
Yeah, they can have the flank position, And slowly, probably but surely, North Macedonia, they take control of the side, but they will clear first all of the area.
Prof! Oh, thank God. He read it like a book. Understanding that they will overextend this time around. They're doing it the same thing that is Zera. Caught a little bit of damage. Still not going to be enough. 1 versus 2. 8 kid. So only got that AWP. Just needs this angle. He does get the hit. 1 more is all he needs. He does try to switch it all up.
Oh, timing.
Pop flash. He's gonna try to turn his back, but this is where IESF gets it back.
I mean, like, yeah. The time is just there for Spirit. And he saw that. Alright, he's just gonna throw the flash. So I'm gonna go in for you.
He just passes it. Whew. I mean, brilliant move overall coming out of IESF.
And you know, like, yeah,
I'm so impressed.
yeah, it's not like North Macedonia. They have a chance there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, split second decision. But right now there is a team ISF with a tactical timeout. What a game here. And Shady is back on the AWP against a full by. Of course, you're not going to see any AWP coming from North Macedonia. But yeah, this is it. We have fraud.
So important.
Yeah, it's an important frag, to be honest.
Yeah. Such a costly round for both ends. Now, a little bit of worries to North Macedonia as well. It's kind of like back to square one, where they're going to have a little bit more to think about and how this is the real tipping point, perhaps.
Yeah. I mean, like, if North Macedonia loses this game, probably like we're going to see a doubles for the scoreboard here for Team IESF. And right now, kicks in at the midsection. Right, so controlling first.
Kicks on. Trying to lead the way to squeeze into Cheetah. Now, with that Molotov thrown in, a little bit more attention is being given. No heavy commitment coming from Team IESF, though. And they're still having the discipline to guard over on the mid to pop that flash, holds the rest of North Macedonia back.
Yep. And North Macedonia will play this, yeah, taking it to the precautious style. They will, yeah, just slowly creeping out. Like, probably like bait all of the utility first. Be thrown by Team IESF. But the position is really, really important and fanficious. So unlucky, only got one.
And Stahl was only left with 3 HP. Absolutely ridiculous if you ask me. And with a couple of all these flashes, it was really costing Macedonia a little bit more. Now here comes
the crossfire.
the swing crossfire, like you said. Oh, this is no way out. IESF's got it.
Yeah. And it should be doubles here on the scoreboard after this one because it will put North Macedonia into an eco round. Quite an important round here for Team IESF. And right now, they really are back on the track, you know, like playing a T side with a CT side is quite different. And right now we are seeing the strong point is that who's going to pick the CT side first? I mean, CT side probably like the most favored here at Engine.
I would say so myself. But when it comes down to the T engagements, this is one of the most fun you can basically get in all the maps in this current active pool. So many options out there. Now, Team IESF, we did see that they are so calm, so collected. They know even with this form of deficit, they could still find some avenues through the play that they've been able to come up with multiple times. North Macedonia slowly losing a couple of ideas of their playbook, or should I just say that was read like a book by IESF. Spirit though is gonna have a little bit of a challenge through this. Oh, you can see it. Straight to the head, snap toward the back. Flash being dropped. And the rest of them are gonna just swing it. Spirit, he does get the second. Dennis coming in with the cover.
Nice triple swing. Danny sucks, and there's just too many good weapons in the hand of Team IESF. And even like there's a swap in terms of the weapon as well. Some exchange. And we are seeing like the last member of North Macedonia will go into the A side, but already that is shady at the A side. It's not leaving his pause.
I mean, he's just having wishful thinking right now, hoping to get the plan down at the very least. But
Looks so empty, but not so empty.
he could only try. Shady says, "Okay, I'm outie. You can have the plan, but I will get this number." So try to fool me again.
Yeah, no chance, and it's doubles in the scoreboard for both of these teams. It's 10 and 12. It's getting closer, getting closer. Nice holder by Dennis there. He got triple pick after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, here we go. I mean, like, it's still the AWP in the hand of Team IESF. I mean, like, North Macedonia, they need to figure out something out how to bring down Shady. Right, and right now it's double AWP setup.
Wow. This is gonna be so difficult to cut across this B. And unless if they do get the swing, oh my goodness, kicks on!
Wait.
He gets two!
Yeah, and it's because the flash from Shady.
What a huge one. And that was their own doing as well. Styles now being called out.
Yeah, Kakanito is already opening the kill feed as well. Oh, they're gonna go into the A set and planting the bomb there. I mean, like, so unfortunate. I mean, like,
Very costly too. I mean,
yeah,
this is their first double op buy.
yeah, and they failed right now, like the double op. Now one is falling down, and it's in the hand of Kakanito. So yeah, Team IESF, they will not take a chance or any risk to go to make some retake. They will just save their weapon here. Seeing the economy, I think they're not in a good condition as well.
Yeah, I think
One,
like at least they can go for semi-buys on the next round.
If they save these two weapons, they still can have a full buy. If and only if they could survive. And I think, yeah, they can.
Looks very possible.
Yeah.
It's about that name anyways.
Yep. Still a full buy. But I think like it's kind of like a blunder then in the mid side.
A little bit, I would say. Right
Yeah,
ideas,
they
bad
tried.
timing.
Yeah, they tried to do the pop flash,
Yeah.
but they got blind by themselves.
Oh, yikes. And now North Macedonia is just 3 points up ahead. So with that said,
Yeah.
the economy now is being crunched at the very least.
And
IESF.
I think that North Macedonia, if they can take this round, we may have a match point on the game one.
Oh, yeah. Very, very doable. Spirit now dealing with the pressure. So many of them already on the side. Huge wraparound. Kakanito now getting the bomb right in. But Danisera, he finds.
It's my community, we believe in unity. It's my game, it's my world, these are my courts. World Esports!
Alright, and welcome back to the IESF 14 World Esports Championship. Still with me, Omo, and also with my partner, Contra. And of course, we're gonna continue the action between North Macedonia against Team IESF. Which is, oh wow, man, the first map is so back and forth.
Yeah, and Macedonia managed to finally find the final point, even though they were halted at 15 for such a long time. IESF didn't really expect that sudden aggression into A, where they just get that clean access overall. And I want to see what goes down into Mirage here for our second map to be played out. And of course, the IESF 14th World Esports Championship is supported by wonderful Indonesia, Kemenpora, NOC, as well as Cody. And thanks to all our sponsors for making all of this possible. With that, I'd like to thank JHL Group, JHL Auto, Nusa Pay, Das, Gudang Crypto, Pertamina, Taiwan Excellence, Hydro Coco, Samsung Galaxy A Series, Indie Home, Telkomsel, HIN, Episode Hotel, Mersaka Nusa Dua, Mineski Global, Indonesia Football E-League, ESID, Lemon ID, Plaza, Sofel, Antis.
Yes, and as media partners which we cooperated with Net TV, Trans7, Esports ID, Video.com, Dunia Games, Dance TV, Dance Play, Merah Putih, Bola Skor, Kami Bijak. And if we back into the game here, into the topic right now, Macedonia, they have the upper hand against the Team IESF, but I think that Team IESF as well, they have a chance, especially playing
They
at
show such a
Mirage.
good fight. I mean, they got a 13-pointer.
Yeah, they put a good fight at Ancient.
Yeah.
They hold for such a long time. The 15 there for Macedonia. So I think like Macedonia, they can't play recklessly like what they play with the Ancient.
Exactly, and Mirage definitely takes a lot of team execution to be able to make it worthwhile. So far, North Macedonia, the way that they've been able to play is sometimes a little bit more surprising where they can come off with ideations out of the hat. But we've seen some really strong showing even on the T side, both ends saying that, hey, we can play CT very well, but now with a different form of a map. You know, Mirage has always been a little bit more tricky onto A, so B hits are very predictable. Therefore, how are the teams that are going to be on that T side approach this form of situation where it's incredibly crucial to be able to take charge over onto middle?
Yeah, like you mentioned, like B side is always like the main course at Mirage. But speaking of which, like both of these teams have good usage of their utility too.
Yeah.
I mean, like they could play the smoke style, throwing all of it into the A side, stairs, ticket booth, the jungles, just to plant the bomb and yet to come back again, to back off once again, going down into the cave. But let's see what will their strategy here, because Shady with the AWP probably will gonna be like the main power for Team IESF.
That's right, we are ready for our second game right now, so let's hit right into it. Let's see where not can they be able to pull it over onto the third map, so let's get it on.
The IESF would like to welcome you to the 14th Esports World Championships.
It's IESF versus North Macedonia, and the defending champions there seem to have a really strong challenger in the form of Team IESF. And here we go, Denizera already looking for those tags. And Spirit is gonna see where not will they be able to take this one down, as I believe IESF is the one on the CT.
Oops.
Of course, we'll get a little bit more of that flag situation sorted up. So far, Macedonia, they're already on to the side, but they're not really getting the plan down just yet. A little bit more U-turn, and that's where Froth will find that pick.
Yes, with Fanficious, but Styles on the Palace just couldn't do more. He's already being second down. So Team IESF with one round lead, and it's on the pistol round. Yeah, the most crucial one, of course, if we are talking about the pistol round.
Great head start here for Team IESF. And it's not unusual, of course. CT side does have a lot of great vantage point to be able to come in with those pickups, where it's been incredible executions. Now we see Famous over onto mid. Vicious though, he's got about quarters of the van. Just lobbing a couple of Molotovs, the usual stuff, over onto B. And they're still waiting. See where they can basically go in all together. This could be just it.
Yes. All right. No movement yet from Macedonia. They're gonna back off once more, picking up the bomb here, and probably try to go together, swing together from the catwalk. A 1, 2, and 3. There you go. The swing, the 4-man swing.
This is going to be quite hard to hold out. And with this form of stack, they're trying to find that angle there. Dennis sees the legs all marching right in. He gets the first make it the triple with that famous. What a nice round that was. IESF has gotten them all under control.
Yeah. It's in the hand of the players of Team IESF, and Dennis with the triple at the cons. And of course, still a convincing win because Macedonia still on the eco run. But right now, full buy round with last of the utility. Really aggressive play coming in, and 8 kid only got 1, 2, perhaps no, it's Kakanito.
What an entry coming from Kakanito. He knows that he's slowly getting out of bullets, so therefore he will just storm right in. Now Styles getting surprised the moment he swings. Froth, only 1 left, but he will slowly pull all the way back. See if we can find that pick. Now there is that smoke setup. And Froth, he still gets the hit. He sees Daddy. A little bit of a range. He still gets a glimpse. It's a crossfire though. He needs to find that pick, and he's trying to see where he can bait one out.
Yeah.
Kakanito is not gonna fall for it. Oh.
Fraud.
Meanwhile, Cake-san, I didn't say too much about him.
Yeah, but just the expensive front towards North Macedonia, because they have to lose 4. And right now, I think that it's gonna be like a half buy, apparently for North Macedonia.
You can see it exactly the same for Team IESF as well. I mean, they lose like 4 members. Sure, they get those half buys going. Just love the crowd and their energy. They know this is one of the best games of the day. And North Macedonia finding one, still having a lot of things at hand that they could still go for those exchange now that they are having those AKs. Shady as well as Spirit working in tandem. Hop flashes. Style still goes down. Havoc all over onto mid, losing 3 members.
Yeah.
Bombs all the way back.
And the bombs didn't pick up straight away. B set. He's a clear course right now, but he's already picked off as well. He's down. So leaving out Kickstrand here, must do the clutch. And it's a 1v3.
He's actually trying. Oh.
If only it connected, probably there's still a chance of North Macedonia.
Can't blame him on the whiff when it's such a tight angle as well. Only 2 little pixels. Now, kicks on, seeing what kind of damage he could bring forward to the table. Oh, he sees a little bit more of a casualty. He tries to swing it. Not fast enough, Spirit. Match the turn, 180.
I think that if the spray transfer just connected in time,
If he got that first, also it could have worked out. But I think like that was a grand idea.
yeah.
Still sending some punches back towards the side of IESF. 3-1. But now they are forced to eco on the side of North Macedonia.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fast round, but no. It's gonna be like some hold round here. There's a Molotov. And I think like Kicksun will try by himself. He's already split apart with his teammates. The North Macedonia saying no. They're gonna just taking a little bit more time to try to figure out what they're gonna try to do this round.
Huh. It's cutting pass over on the middle. Just seeing whether or not can they pass towards the ticket booth. This is still going to be pretty challenging. I mean, this eco, they're just trying to see if they could do just about enough. And surprising enough, this mid hole still go through. IESF punctures them down.
Yeah, they control the mid through the connector and somehow like Macedonia, they doesn't have enough weaponry here.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah,
He
Kixan.
he can actually catch this guy off.
Fraud? He's already see fraud.
Okay, let's see what he does with this though.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh. Now he finds himself a gun. 2 versus 3. Dennis. He's gonna deal with the situation with Spirit. Ooh. Oh my god! Kicks on!
What a shot there. 2 bullets, 2 down, and 1 to go here. Fanficious. He's down as well. A good eco round coming from Macedonia.
A huge play though.
Look at this one, man.
Kicks on. He finds 3 and basically I think like IESF, they don't even know these shots where they're coming from.
Yeah.
He didn't need the rifle. He's just basically swinging with all these legal shots.
Yeah,
And boy, Macedonia, I think they're feeling it. Yes, they are. Kicks on a roll.
it's kind of like can make you tilting, you know, like you're on the winning side and suddenly what is going on here? You're losing 1 by 1.
And now through the catwalk.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. But it's still not enough. Macedonia now already has that clear entry. And look at Team IESF. They're taking a very different approach. They're so far away and they're thinking, okay, if we want to save, doable. If we don't, sure, let's see if we do get a little bit more of that exit frag going, but
Yeah. They're gonna do the exit frag because I think that they're gonna eco next round, so better try on the next round. They have the 5-man instead of like going for the 3 and make some retake here.
yeah. So I think we really want to play it a little safer though. Considering the fact that you look at Shady, his economy is 0, you only have $50 on Fenvicious. So no point. Might as well keep even the Deagle if you do have it. So consider this a rally between North Macedonia and IESF. Bounces back. Now we are equal at 3 apiece.
Yeah, we just like Team ISF. They are 4th right now. All right, you guys should just make 1 more eco round, and Macedonia, they doesn't even care. They want to go straight into the A side. Yeah, this is gonna be like the A hit with quite fast with no utility at all coming from behind.
Oh boy. Shady is so sharp. Needing 1 more tap. Fenvicious does cover him up though. Over onto the Palace. There will be a Molotov being sent his way. Denizera needing to basically clear it up. Not so clean from North Macedonia on this A side.
Oh,
But there's still kicks on. This
Kixan.
guy's too good. How many frags has it been?
Yeah, with a running strafe. And connected thread to the head
Oh,
of the
he sees
player of Team ISF. Seen everything, at least for now.
A little bit more of a jiggle peek. And Kixan will get the bomb in. Quick repositions, but Dennis will be able to dodge. A couple of shots coming right through. He knows once in Palace, but can he find Kixan? Yes, he does. Dennis, he's got so little time. He's thinking whether or not is this going to be a fixed Styles.
No!
Wait, is he going to pull it back?
No!
Oh, ISF! Pros don't fake.
Oh, wow, alright. That is a brave defuse coming in from Team
Wow.
ISF. I thought that there's gonna be a peak, but yeah. A free defuse for Team ISF.
I didn't really expect that. I mean, it was a very doable challenger, and that being a breaking point. It was so important for IESF because if you look at the numbers here, they wouldn't have enough to buy up some of all these gears.
Yeah, and I think like once in a while that he should pick to see if it's not a fake or not. But yeah, leaving it out right now. Team IESF already lost Shady.
That is Sarah saving the day earlier. Well, it's now in the evening here in Bali. And I hope that wherever you guys are in the world, it's warm fuzzy. Let's get yourself a sweater because this is going to be a long game. Styles, pick up great pre-fire, but this is where they really have to take one more down. Spirit! He does get that double swing. I thought that they were watching.
Yep. Right now, a fake plan. And oops. Couple of timing that's happening. Then is Zera.
Oh, still got it.
Yep. Connected the shot. In 1v2 right now.
It's Kixon that they are dealing with. The one that has found himself that form, but he's holding on to the death blades here. See if this incendiary will be able to basically connect. They know he's out of the corner. Kicks on straight for the hit. Spirit now with a pre-fire and kicks on again.
Twice. He makes it look easy.
He's the clutch god of all these rounds.
Oh boy, I mean he's already cornered.
It's so frustrating to deal with him, right?
And
oh.
you lure him out and you just lose the battle. It's a 1v2 to be honest. Alright, it's 4-4. Finally like equalized once more.
Can't believe this chase has been on and on and on, and IESF thought they got it with that idea, but Cacanito, he knows he's just by the wall. And there we go, refight by kicks on.
And I think that as long as Macedonia they have kicks on hot like this, they pretty much can take any round. But it's still Shady, of course.
Two of the MVPs going in for challenges.
Ooh. Clear. Clearing the area for right now. And Fanficious with Shady. Where are they? Alright. Fanficious is on the B side. Meanwhile, we saw like Shady is already on the connector. And Danny? If Danny watch the connector right now, he's gonna find Shady. From the jungle, we go Fanficious. One smoke thrown into the connector. Yes, covering up some angle.
A really good call, though, coming from North Macedonia. With the Molotov being put in as well, this will definitely hold them back. Where not, will IESF attempt Shady now. Climbing over the top. Be able to see him, though. Styles know where he's at.
Yep. At the stairs and the knee. And the CT, I mean, like, this is a very good position for North Macedonia. I mean, like, they just pinpoint everybody. Team IESF is just getting sandwiched at the connector at the stairs.
That's right. A-Kid breaking legs. Didn't really expect that Opper to come in all the way from the back as well. Definitely took them, got them off guard. North Macedonia finds themselves ahead after so many attempts. Eco, all on IESF, just with the USPs. Meanwhile, we're seeing...
This is a rush.
Oh, this rush coming from the pack. Daddy! He still gets caught out.
Yeah, but it's going to be a fast run as well because I think that North Macedonia, they knew that all of the Team IESF is on the T base. They go straight into the B side. Don't care. Don't look back. Just go and plant the bomb.
That's right. Everybody else holds it by the cat.
Yeah, one weapon.
Wait.
Wait.
What? Wait a minute.
Oh, so unfortunate there.
Cacanito. So cheeky. I mean, he is very unlucky. Could have actually gotten a kid right there. Now, no way out. Hey, at least Spirit's got that AK.
Yeah, and probably he could drop some AWP for Mishady next round. So it's gonna be a safe here. Denisera. Probably Dennis will try to do some exit frag. He's gonna look for a weapon.
Don't think they'll be able to get anything though. Now finally a clear lead for North Macedonia.
Oh yeah, but the amount of money for Team IESF, they can't afford to buy the AWP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shady.
I think they could just make do. This is just about fine. Just that mid is still going to be a little bit daunting to challenge 8-kit. So let's see what the call is here. Oh, 3 men into B. Very good approach.
Oh, look at
Couple
that.
of bombs already being set into stone.
Triple nades on the connector. Scary one.
Would have actually blasted somebody off there.
Yeah.
Kicks on. Caravan.
Jambus with a flash. Styles is already at the underpass. He's gonna meet Denisera.
The smoke's being sent so deep though. Interesting ways pulling it out. Meanwhile, just look at the entry points. Absolutely sealed from mid B. Still attempting onto the catwalk. And there's not going to be any sort of clue for Team IESF. This is where it's going to be crucial. A little bit of pop flash. Disciplinary action. And Danny, he finally sees Vicious cutting across. First one, lighting the dust, and Dennis gets it back. Wow!
Wow.
Double headshot.
Yeah, suddenly like 3 downs. 4.
Okay.
What?
Let's go. Rough. Holy moly.
Good round, good round.
We gotta see how he does it though. Well, unfortunately, no replay, but this is the man of the round.
It's fraud,
To
yeah.
11 kills.
A close call. I mean, like, yeah, it's kind of like a slow rotate from Macedonia, but still, Team IESF is just there, and suddenly like 3 downs for Macedonia.
And now he ties the record of takedowns alongside with Kiksan, speaking of which Shady does pin him down. Frag grenade being dropped. Tornado! Whoa. Macedonia says that, you think you guys are fast and slick. We can do exactly the same as you did.
But look at this. I mean, like, North Macedonia, they really like to play it like the row pick. Going into the A, they doesn't do so many setups. They just go, I'm gonna pick, and you're gonna down. That's North Macedonia for us here at the Mirage.
Dennis,
Timing.
he's being spotted out. Yep.
Oh.
There we go, Macedonia. Just slowly chunking off whatever money to the bank that IESF side has. We can still go in for a buy. Now 7-5. Neck and neck. Well, instead, actually, eco round.
Eco round,
Eagles.
Yeah. With a couple of Eagles, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like they're gonna eco this round, so next round they could buy the AWP or for Shady. And with the round, it's kind of like a tight round, I must say.
Definitely is.
Yeah.
But on the T side, only getting 5 though could be quite the cause of concern before you go into T. North Macedonia having the discipline to smoke mid off. Now, they're just gonna see if they could basically plan this strike all together. A seemingly their main target. Kicks out now. Sees a few moves flying in. He's gonna be able to find the catch onto Shady. It's gonna be a clear passage over from the mid sector. But the bomb's being dropped thanks to Spirit with the flank as well. Cognito now getting pushed all the way back. Now he's stuck. Bomb's all the way in the front, so he has to swing it.
A 1, 2, 3. Connected all of the shot. Kakanita is just all alone right now. Fight against 3. And right now, good round for Team IESF. They're on equal, right?
Yeah. And they've actually managed to get this big win. Not only that, look what they've got. Free up and a couple of all these AKs to book along.
And it doesn't even have to buy the AWP.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 more rounds to go to end our first half. And Team ISF, they are looking strong at the city. But to remember though that both of these teams are good as playing the city side.
Exactly. Now, Macedonia knows it's going to be crucial for them to close out this first half. If they could secure 9 points, then that's perfect. But IESF, they're starting to read some of their movements, so they have to concoct something brand new. Straight B hit doesn't seem to be likely. It's always been held back. A little bit more trades going on. Still couldn't afford any form of AWP, like you said.
Yeah.
Now, look at MK. I mean, Kixon. He's just gonna get all these flashes down. Molotov in as well. Exchanges coming in. But you can see how swiftly this is cut through this. But look at Palace.
Yeah, they're gonna set up something here from the B. It's gonna be like a fake B into the A side because 2 are preparing on the Palace.
Showing every single utility there, though. And now this is not going to be the case that ISF does not respond to this.
Yeah.
But great execution coming from North Macedonia. It worked out in the end.
Yep. The fake is there. Throw the smoke into the B side, and the Palace is going to coming down and clearing all of the sides. And they have 3 right now. Retake probably.
Huh.
It's not going to
Wait a
be
minute.
committed by.
Look at Froth, though.
Yeah, they're gonna save this gun.
This is very awkward.
Wait a minute.
Very, very awkward. They've been turning their backs against each other. Another catch. It seemed seemingly possible here.
Oh. Already spotted.
Now they got the AWP back. Good news for North Macedonia. Now they bring it to 8. Such a strong T-sided half for them. Let's take a look at this replay. It's like, oh,
So-
okay.
You're like, it's so heartbreaking.
It's like he's got the gun I want. Let's take it slow.
Oh yeah. We are at the end of our first half. And with a full buy round for sure. And Macedonia, they will try to control the mid once more.
Everyone's just tossing everything they've got right now. Mid side. There is a kitchen sink they will try to. Spirit though. Oh, but vicious. Got the timing down. Danny being flushed back from the Palace, and now Style. Someone approaching over on TV. Don't think they know of this angle.
Yeah,
This is so cheeky.
yeah, Froth is just not moving on its spot right now. It's gonna be a crossfire. Somebody's gonna bait. And
Bait and switch, like you said.
yeah, and
ISF.
Froth gonna clear them all.
Smart moves. Absolutely love what we see in the very first half. Now on to the second half is where it's serious business coming out of both teams. And oh, this pistol round's going to be pretty interesting on how it would
Halftime.
favor either side of the party, especially now that it's ISF with 1 point up.
Yep.
It would be rather important for them on this T side to, well, actually, sorry, It's a little confusing, of course. So I gotta correct it in such a way that Macedonia is the one that is one up. So, yep, important for IESF. But if North Macedonia gets it, this would be a little bit more of a heavy swing for them. Damage being done, though. And quickly enough, down to only 8 kit.
A very fast round here because it's the mid to the market to the B side.
Very good discipline. He cuts across. Footsteps heard.
Will this be the ace? Yes. It's just too much. Equalize round at the handgun or the pistol round. North Macedonia will be forced. Probably they're gonna eco one round. They're not gonna buy something.
Yeah, that's the best call. Back to the pistols we go for most part. And now finally giving themselves a little bit more of a chance. Full AK round. This could be a very quick hit over onto B if they want it to be. Well, for midsection, we do see one member out of Macedonia. Looking for a little bit more of a glimpse. Cutting right through to these tunnels.
Okay. And this is like the most common from Team IESF strat, right? But North Macedonia, they're stacking B side. I love this one.
Oh, this is going to be very, very painful to deal with. But there is that Molotov that forces Kicksan to come back up. Floor is lava, they say. The floor is lava.
Floor is lava. Fraud. Now I see entry man, but they still need to be careful because we know that North Macedonia is still holding the B side. They stack B side.
Oh, boy.
And probably, oh my god, Team
Wait,
IESF will go into the B side.
He got it. He got it. It's like, yep, I held this angle last round. I'm just going to throw everything at you. And Shady, Froth, they're just going to be able to basically go in without even sweating.
Clean round there by Team IESF. They've done their work perfectly.
Yeah, good homework.
Yeah. All right, full buy. Now the real deal begin right now at the round of 18, of course. North Macedonia, they need to at least equalize the round first here, because if not, yeah, we're gonna see like Team IESF to just run in terms of the leaderboard scores, scoreboard. But a very nice trade as well, because the AWP is only falling down here.
Exactly. Now, Spirit, he finds one through the palace. Well, pretty interesting work there. Now, San being punished for mid as well. And they are just basically clearing them one after another. IESF on the aggression here, looking so scary now. Styles only one left. Bombs all the way at the back though. So, take a sweet time if it may. But if Styles gets one pick here.
Yeah, I think he's gonna save the AWP.
Hopefully not. Vicious found him.
Yeah, they're like he's still talking to his teammates somehow, and somebody shoot him from behind. But yeah, that's it.
Let's see the pure focus on the members of Team IESF is like, yo, fist bump? And he's still like, digesting what just went on, and like, razor sharp focus is what put them up ahead. IESF not willing to go down without a fight here on our second map. Spirit now soaking some damage.
Wow.
Vicious again. This time, Cacanito hasn't been able to get anything on this second half on the CT side.
Yeah, but so sharp for Team IESF. They have what it takes to take down one by one member of North Macedonia. And yeah, they always have a chance as well to just clear the side plant the bomb and force North Macedonia to do the eco.
Yeah, it's been a couple of eco rounds already. And next round is where it will be even more vital for North Macedonia to be able to hit right back. Expect this to be a safe. Not going to be losing those armor. Okay. I think that is... It's been looking pretty good in this half itself. Okay.
Blocking his teammates.
So I want the stairs too. I'm a Froth, man. Froth and Vicious. Having so many good picks on this T side allows them to basically get clean entries into that B.
Yeah.
So even though it was a well-balanced spread coming in from North Macedonia, I felt like they weren't really careful enough, especially on that attempt where there was a little bit more of a peak from Palace, and nobody from A has been able to see that. So it was a little bit odd to me. Smoke setup over onto the middle. This is going to be just a little bit of a slight hole damage. Chipping onto Froth, not lethal.
Yeah, fraud. Right? Oh, wow.
So fast.
Yeah, just deleting.
He just took a leap of faith.
Yeah. He's trying to get some information, jumping pick.
Wow. Fanvicious.
So sharp here. Team IESF, once again, they go into the B side. They have the B side. They have the A side. And it's going to be a rotation. Shady will go into the A side because it's crystal clear right now.
Look at 8-Kit though.
Yeah, okay, I have one here, but where is he?
It's like, angle please? Oh wait. Nah, he has no idea.
Frog.
Absolutely punished. The big wraparound.
No!
Oh my god!
It's doable right now.
1v1. Let's see it. A Opera versus Opera. Oh, he sees him as well.
Yeah.
All revealed.
Uh-oh.
This looks quite bad. Can he play for timing? Oh, yes, he does.
Chase him down right now. Close range combat. And
Oh!
8-Kit! A clutch!
Does he have
Little
time?
victory?
No.
No.
Round still won by Team IESF, but quite the 1 versus 3 that we are seeing. At least the confidence back.
Yeah. Oh man. Only if that is Kid on North Macedonia, but yeah, we're gonna have a tactical timeout here.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, spicy work. 8-Kit though. I mean, while we wait, why don't we have a look at that highlight?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, producers.
Nope. Okay,
Okay.
Let's start with this one.
That's
right?
one.
Yeah.
That was the first catch, but this one, though,
I think he's so
it's
shady.
such a good
first.
angle.
Yep.
Such a good angle.
Quick flick.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough time to defuse the bomb. So let's move. 5-8. 4-round difference. Wait a minute. Economy of Team IESF. Look at that. They have 3 pistols.
Uh-huh. And
Oh, sorry. It's North Macedonia.
yeah. Look. Just trying to see how much could they get out of it. A lot of flashes being popped right in. Meanwhile, North Macedonia wants to find this one in the bag, but we'll have them all chunked out. Vicious just being so much better.
Smoke being pop. Then it's Sarah. I think it's a free weapon up in the cave there. Team IESF, they play this like, okay, I'm gonna try to pick off once again, one by one, but 8-Kit with the AWP. And of course, there is some sound cue inside of Nest.
Wow, almost get the collateral as well. Good damage is being done to both Danzera as well as Shady. styles to still get vicious after all. But over on the back, here comes Kixan. This is going to be pretty hard to deal with the stairs. Look at the reposition. He knows that he is surrounded. It's just going to be pretty difficult, but Shady still goes in for a trade over on the triple. My goodness, now down to 1 versus 1. Shady!
Shady with the triples.
He shows us
The true clutch.
the true clutch. If you want to put it that way. My word.
Yeah, he's just guarding off, and one by one, he's just deleted
It's
by
so
himself.
unfortunate. Kicks on, he whiffed a few bullets right there.
Yeah.
And that gave that perfect opportunity. Shady to strike. Oh. This series is just too good, ain't it?
Especially like nearly late night here at Bali. But
I don't think it's late night yet. It's just game hours.
gamer hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Prime game time.
Prime game time. Or maybe like the time when the gamers just woke up.
That could be it for Europe.
Okay, let's see here.
Wow, great execution. Spraying through the flash.
We got blind though.
Yeah, one pick each. But Prof knows he's gonna be there. Oh, just miss it ever so slightly.
Yes, and now has to move back. Being pushed away by Team IESF that's already like taking control of the mid.
1 second though. Okay, they did find the catch. Shady with the no scope. Point blank shot over onto the staircase. Now, North Macedonia getting blasted. How many shots can Shady go for? Okay, hit kid.
Oh,
Gonna be out in the open. This plan, absolutely genius.
yeah. Can be guarded from all over the place. And it's all started when Team IESF they could take the control of the mid. And then they go through straight into the connector here. But another timeout for North Macedonia.
The defending champions now needing to read this game.
I think like mostly we're gonna see the map tree here Overpass. And
Yeah.
because at Mirage, Team IESF, they are really strong, especially when they play as D side. They know what to do. Rarely do they make some mistakes.
Yeah, it's been beautiful, right? Even Shady with that 1 versus 3 clutch early on.
Yep.
And you've got, I think it was still big plays coming out of North Macedonia, the defending champions here, still thinking, okay, how much do we really need to bring it forward before they go into this match point? And now, seems like they are investing in one particular M4 for Kakanito. He's been the main man, but hasn't been able to find much on the CT side. There will be a shove, and kicks on. Starts it off 1v1 between him as well as Prof, and of course a little bit more assistance. That is Sarah. Still gets the upper hand here. Now that's going to be 4 members on IESF. Pulling it all the way back, we are seeing T side plotting out this engagement in towards A.
Yeah.
And let's count. How many smokes do they still have?
I think that they're gonna just go into the A side without throwing any utility, but
Okay,
yeah.
that's one at least.
Oh, they throw one?
Oh.
Spirit. Still, just to be cautious, and he found one.
Oh, Danny, no. Now it's absolutely cleared up, but it's 2 versus 1. This is an open hiccup.
No!
Oh my god, not like this. And there we go. IESF now still get it in return. And it will be our match point. We are expecting us to go into Overpass.
Yes, the Overpass is the answer. So both of these teams who's gonna go into the upper bracket, who's gonna fall into the lower bracket. Shady, a very Yeah, very good shot there with the Tag 9.
Ooh. Always love to see these angles. Cognito playing with fire, literally. Oh, the swing comes in, not looking all too good. Then Zera immediately goes in. First drop. Oh, Daddy. He's destroying bodies right here. They say, let's just try to get at it. Now the site's absolutely cleared out, but over on the back, this is where Styles brings in the paint. Only managing to connect those shots over onto the lake. Throws in the grenade. And the plan will still not go through just yet.
Yeah. Definitely it's gonna be the map 3. But wait a minute, Styles is there. But Shady close our second map. 16 and what? 9?
I lost count. This game is too good. It felt like it could last for a lifetime. 16-8, like you said. And Team IESF will force every single card on the hands of North Macedonia. The first team to be able to basically bring them so far here onto Game 2. And now stands a chance to knock out the defending champions into the lower bracket. But we have so many amazing plays. One coming in from the Kixon as well, where he just basically nailed the perfect eco round for North Macedonia. And then you have all these crazy plays.
Yeah.
North Macedonia on the T side is so entertaining to watch.
I think like Macedonia as a T side, they're far better than when they play as a T side. When they play as a T side, they play like more like one-dimensional play style.
Yeah.
Like we always see that Macedonia, they push the ramp, the cave, they push mid, and they failed. And after they failed, they lose one. They're just crumbling.
Yeah. And we look at Team IESF, they have so many great ideas on this T side where they just know how to basically pull the Macedonians everywhere. At 8-kit though, this was impressive, but unfortunately didn't have the time. And then you have these play. It's just Shady doing shady things. My God.
Shady with the 3K, right? Or maybe like Shady with the Tech 9 into the hat. I like so sharp from Shady. So that's why he's on the clear spotlight at the beginning of our game.
Exactly, and we are definitely going to be in for a treat when we go into Overpass. So it's been very much tactical heading into Mirage, and it's going to be even more so when it comes down to Overpass. So, it's all coming down to this, and it's just rough, you know, like we can see how hard each team is actually working round by round. And it wasn't really clear until, you know, much later in the game where they do get that swing and finally, of course, deterring them from getting much economy. IESF did manage to get that map 2.
Yep.
But it's like a role reversal what we saw back in Ancient. This is what Macedonia has done towards IESF, but they did manage to still catch up to 13 at the very least.
Yeah, that's why we are talking about Team ISF is not out yet. They still can bring us to the map 3, and they've done their part. And this is our MVP. I think it's gonna be Shady. But if there's other guy, it's Fraud, of course. The main guy, the entry fraggers for Team ISF. Looking so sharp, especially when he's going as the entry at the B side.
Exactly, and he knows the B side so well. Like, we see the way that he positions every single time, whether he's CT or T, and then he just knows the discipline to always check the right angles of play. So, Froth definitely deserved this MVP title, and we are gonna be seeing what else is left for the players out there to reach out for heading into this third matchup. So Overpass will definitely shake a little bit of nerves. I mean, like get them a little bit nervous heading to this match. So I believe that we will definitely need to give them a little bit more time to adjust. So I'm going to put you on the spot here. Who do you think has the better chance on this map?
I still gonna say like it's kind of like a 50-50, but seeing a Team ISF they win on the second map, I'm gonna say like I love to see Team ISF move into the upper bracket.
Yeah, that itself will be pretty interesting when you're sending. Okay, touch wood, of course, we're not jinxing anyone or cursing anything. If Macedonia goes down to its lower bracket, it's going to be hell for everybody out there. And
Yeah.
the next matchup, especially Germany versus Mongolia, oh gosh, that is one match that will be hella fun to witness as well. So it's going to be really difficult. I mean, North Macedonia, I believe that they still have what it takes. It's just that Mirage wasn't the cleanest execution on that CT side. So I believe with this Overpass map, which will be a little bit more of an ease of rotation, should be just fine.
Yeah. So let's go and go into the map 3. But of course, just please be patient because we're gonna take some commercial break and we'll be right back 10 minutes after this. Don't go anywhere.
It's my game, it's my world, it's my community. We believe in unity. We believe in unity. It's my game, it's my world. These are my courts. World esports.
Hello and welcome back to the IESF 14 World Esports Championship. Still with me Omoa and also with my partner Contra. We're gonna continue our journey to see which team will go into the lower bracket. What do you have to say, Contra?
Well, I gotta say that the stage is blazing right now on the ice stage. I know it's a little bit contradictory because this game is absolutely hot. We've got ourselves a tie. And now going to the tiebreaker decider map, it's going to be Overpass. Before we begin, let's also thank those that have been able to make this whole IESF 14th World Esports Championship Bali 2022 possible, as the World Esports Championship is supported by wonderful Indonesia, Kemenpora, NOC, as well as Cody. And thanks to all our sponsors, JHL Group, JHL Auto, Nusapay, Das, Gudang Crypto, Patamina, Taiwan Excellence, Hydro Coco, Samsung Galaxy A Series, IndiHome, Telkomsel, HIN, and Esports Hotel. Episode Hotel, Bersaka Nusa Dua, Mineski Global, Indonesia Football E-League, ESID, Lemon ID, Plaza, Sofel, Antis.
Yes, and also to our media partners, Net TV, Trans Studio, Detikcom, Esports ID, Video.com, Dunia Games, Dance TV, Dance Play, Merah Putih, Bola Score, and also Kami Bijak. And wow, we're gonna go into the game 3. It's Overpass.
Exactly.
This is the first time I cast Overpass.
Congratulations, you finally made it.
Finally, have made it this far.
You have finally made it into the round 3 Overpass.
So I think that I have every map. Yeah, we have Ancient yet.
Potentially.
We have it all, right?
I think so. Yeah.
We already have it all.
We've already got everything in the bag when it comes down to maps being played.
But Sleepy is not having Ancient.
Uh-huh.
He survived.
We'll wait till he gets tomorrow matches. I mean, like, yeah, there's always time for that. Now, let's take a look back on stage. The players are prepared, and you can see just a lot of big smiles on the side of Team IESF as they are heading to this matchup with a lot of experience.
Yes, I think that they have a good chance to win the third map. But let's not jump into the conclusion first because we're gonna see what it goes in Overpass.
The IESF would like to welcome you to the 14th Esports World Championships.
Final game of the night, as we'll see one team proceed in the upper bracket finals and another one to fall down into the lower brackets. We see a strike over onto the A side, North Macedonia. Haven't been able to hit the mark just yet, but here comes a flank from Shady. He brings one down. And really, refracts come in.
Oh, quick round. Yep. But as we know, like it's still on the pistol round. Yes, it's a crucial part, but we can't say that they've lost if they lose the pistol round.
Oh. Dicey
What?
situation now with a double Beretta from a little bit of distance.
Like, it's kind of like a hat fiesta coming in.
Oh.
One after another.
Oh my goodness. North Macedonia. They see that one pick. They're like, okay, we got the A side again. We're just going to go for the plan.
They're gonna plan the bomb, and then Fan Fishes will try probably just to move up here from the bank. And he spotted, and another hat is exploded.
Ooh!
Well, I love.
I don't know what that is, but I'm loving it.
I love the spirit. Yeah.
Wow. And this time, finally getting that lead on pistol. We'll see them bring up the storm with quadruple AKs.
Yep. Quadruple. And yeah, this is like going into the the playground.
Look at IESF though. Oh my goodness.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
One friendly fire.
This is not the way it's supposed to go. Well,
yeah, but the 5-man push on the A side proves to us that it worked well for Team IESF.
yeah. Even so, North Macedonia says, okay, you can basically flush from playground as you want. We're going to get that plan down knowing that you are still over onto A. And Team IESF, whether if they try, whether if they save, I think this is still pretty okay after all, you know? So they would basically let this train slide. Yep.
I mean, like, they already have like 2 guns there, right? They have the AK, they have the Galil. So why bother just go and try to make some retake? I mean, it's already costed like North Macedonia the economy break there. So it's gonna be safe. 2 guns, and probably like they could just buying each other. So it's a full buy round for Team IESF. They are back on the track. A very good push there from the A long, A short.
And due to that, they're confident enough to say, okay, we have just about enough to get that AWP online. And they will do exactly just that. Interesting enough, IESF didn't really seem to have sent more players over onto B, meaning to say that they have studied that North Macedonia does like that mid control a little bit too much.
Okay.
Kicks on. Is this what I'm seeing correctly? Okay. Swings it. Doesn't find anything at all. This bathroom situation seemed to be quite alright for now.
Yeah, as for now. And at the B long, there is some smokes covering it out. And a monster. So probably like just gonna delay a little bit of time from North Macedonia.
Good smoke setups though. A little bit more decoy onto A while they are slowly approaching Monster. Now, IESF, they have a stack going. Can they find this flying angle though? Oh, here comes Molotov. Trying to deter Froth. He's just standing right there. And just gonna give away a little position. Here comes the flush. Styles as well as Cakes on. Will be able to move right in. Vicious with the refrag. Vicious almost shred him down. So little HP left on the side of Danny. Now down to Cacanito. Oh, that is whiff.
And I think that's huge.
Yeah.
And
Shady.
2v1 actually.
Oh.
The one very low. Oh, 3 to be exact. 3 players. Very, very low HP. Leaving on just a Shady with the AWP.
He does get the second shot connecting with the Pierce, but still not enough to bring down 8-Kid. So he knows this is probably just going to be a save. Cacanito, he's already in prime position now. He's going to get a little bit of a cross. Okay, okay. Things that he's showing around.
Oh!
Yes, he will get him, though. Thank you for the AWP.
Yeah. It's dropped a good headshot connected. 3-0. Which is very good for North Macedonia. They're still gonna run rampart. I mean, they could go to B long straight if they want to right now.
Kind of sad for Shady, though. Like, it's been a couple of shots that he did connect. Just not enough to take him down. Danny now takes control of these tunnels. I mean, not too sure if they can basically come across this passage, but they will try to get right through the washroom. And oh my goodness, Spirit actually finds Kickstart. How?
Yeah, good shot. I mean, like, whenever there is the pistol in the hand of Team IESF, they're looking really strong. The bathroom. Stage 2. And the connector as well, there's 2.
You're just gonna leave the bomb to be on somebody else's hands. Well, they have drawn a lot of attention coming from Team IESF, and this is the reason why they stacked it up over on in this corner. Froth will find the damage through. Kakanito only got 9 HP left. Not too sure if this is gonna work out, but oh, 8-kit! Surprise, surprise!
From behind already. And then it's gonna go straight to the ace hit. Oh, the Optimus, but he's down with Danny Serra. Just got so heavily.
You are hearing replies on the stage. That's right. Who's talking now? Eco round, and they shut down North Macedonia.
I think that this is the whole world, the cracks from North Macedonia. Whenever they fight against the opponent who's only using the handguns, like there's a higher chance they're gonna lose the round.
It's kind of weird, right? I mean,
like they have a very good aim, they have good position, but some way somehow the handguns always got them down.
through the smokes, he still lands his headshot. How ridiculous is that? Styles clipped so early. No access through monster. Bombs all the way back. I think this is just as difficult as the past round for North Macedonia. I mean, Shady now back on the AWP. And look at the washroom again. I mean, it's double stack coming in from Macedonia. Oh, Dennis. Perfectly timed.
Good backup as well. Where do we have to start this one? I mean, like, it's look crumbling for North Macedonia.
Kicksan's pretty much done here, though. I mean, he can only try. Oh, he does. He gets one. Okay, more than enough. Or is it? Is it gonna be the case? Ooh, that was actually kind of close.
What is that? And he's found out in the tunnel. And he's down.
There can be only so much room that he can basically go. So let's take a look at the replay. Dennis, like the swing.
Good timing, covered with the AWP there.
Yeah.
From Shady. So they have it. I mean, like Team IESF. Yeah, once again, they are back on the track with the eco round that they have. The round from the eco, like, switch on the momentum for Team IESF.
For the time being, even though with this sort of momentum, I think like North Macedonia is just taking these couple of rounds just to read how do they actually set up their defenses. And look at that inside
No,
attack.
Mr. Jod.
A little unfortunate, but oh, is this gonna be a knife? Oh, okay.
Oh, but so unlucky, like from the A long. It's all, oh, but then it's Sarah. He managed to find 3.
Yeah, that's actually so huge. Okay.
And
Job's
bomb-
done. Bomb's already there.
and last player spotted at the B.
Oh. Style only has a Glock. I mean, how much can you do with it? Interesting. Very, very interesting approach on this pistol round. Now, let's see how he gets this triple.
Yeah. From Dennis. He got 1, 2, 3.
Hey, did he just swing back and get the turret?
I think that there is like 1 or 2 seconds before he got the third.
Feels like a 360 for me.
Alright, let's see here because this is gonna be like a full buy run for North Macedonia.
Team IESF. Now, being very, very active on the CT side. They're pushing out a monster earlier on. Sees nothing. Now, let's see if there is any form of control of the boost as well. That is Zera. Just waiting by smokes.
Not with the AWP right now, he's
Yeah.
using the AK. Because I think that there is a limit on the economy of North Macedonia.
Macedonia is playing a tad slower than usual as well. I think like B seems to be much more viable for the time being.
Yeah, will they go
Just
to the
couple of-
monster?
Couple of decoys.
1,
Oh, this
2,
is huge.
3. Let's go. Or the inside of the B. Watching the barrel, watching the pillars. Slowly but surely, Fraud.
They just wanted it to be overwhelming on these attacks.
I think Fraud doesn't have any information.
I don't think so as well. Now he does see one. A little too late. And the hits are in effect. That is there as well, Shady. They did come in with some recovery. Here comes a little bit more flank. Can they have enough time to get the plan? No, not at all. IESF just swats them away.
Yep.
And they all just got baited into this flurry of attack like moths to a flame. IESF now coming up ahead.
Whew. They're running. ISF, 1 momentum with the eco. They have 4 rounds in a row after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, good side, I must say. And they have a good mentality.
I gotta say, like, that was pretty interesting if you look back at it. Like, North Macedonia, they already got everybody on site. How did it go down all so quickly? You know, like, which is why, like, people from the crowd, they are a little upset with that. Gotta say so.
Yeah. The net's connected. It's kind of eco.
Oh, what Cacanito? Got one headshot through the smoke. Sometimes I always wonder how do they do it. And this time, wall bang. Even more impressive.
Yeah. Some way, somehow, Team ISF. They're looking like, I mean, at the early stages, they're like, yeah, all right, you're shaky. But going to the mid,
Once they got these buys, it feels like they are invincible right now.
yeah.
Such a wall of defense. Staldo. Is he gonna try? Okay. Kicksan boosted up. He sees nothing at all. Sadly. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Finishes! Oh my goodness. He got both. Best
Yeah.
of both worlds.
Yeah, and this is what we're talking about. Like, once Team ISF has the gas to do that, they are nearly unstoppable. And we can see that. Because right now, like, whoa, what a shot as well, right?
So clean. This is a masterclass. I mean, you want to play a perfect defense on Overpass
Mhm.
this round. Sick.
Sick round.
Sick round.
All right. Macedonia, they need to do something, and they hasn't figured out yet what they have to do. I mean, it's already like 5 in a row that Team IESF they have the winning round. So burning into the playground here, it's gonna be like an aggressive play from Danny Serra. It's right into the
Wait a
cones.
minute, it's burning up.
Yep.
Good Molotov. And you see Vicious also popping off in this half itself. Something that you don't always get.
Yep.
Rel it up and Kakanito. Quick re-peek. Gets Dennis.
A good one. And can Macedonia here take the advantage of the manpower? They still have 5, even though like Kakanito is already on the low HP. They can put Kakanito as the last player, backing them off. Style as the entryman, already inside for the B-long. And the sandbag is still clear. I mean, it's always being empty like this. Nobody guarded the barrel, nobody guarded the pillars. They stay really far away. They stay up in the heaven, or maybe like just try to retake if Macedonia go and plan on the B side.
Look at how patient he is on the lower side. And Prop, he still managed to get one off of that pillar. Now, kicks on kind of surrounded though. Shady getting tagged. Not looking the sharpest right now. 4v3 turns into 2, kicks on. Getting shredded out, and Shady is the only one left. This should be a save.
No, he's not gonna save.
The fighting spirit coming in from North Macedonia. And the crowd just went bonkers. I mean,
Went wild there.
yeah, went well. I'm even losing my words. I mean, what a match this has been. 3 maps.
3 maps.
And the first half is always this race. Back and forth, back and forth.
It's like we cast the ladies between Poland and Argentina. It's like this, right? At 7, 7 and 8.
This is like the grand finals. I mean, just look at the quality. Give them another 2 games of a best of 5. And you know, this is a beatdown.
Yep.
Oh boy. Froth with a heavy duty now. Seeking into pillar. Full charge ahead. Froth does get it though. Bomb being dropped, but he will falter. It's in the nick of time. The coverage coming in from the side of Spirit. Will still get one back.
Yep.
Only 8 kit left. Do get a little bit of money, but money's not the main thing here. They need this point desperately.
Yep. And yeah, it's gonna be a retake. They always emptied the B side, but a very good retake here. IESF. They have the way to do the retake. Wow.
It's crazy, crazy work.
Look at this one. I mean, like the shot is just connected every rounds.
He could have gotten 3 right there as well. You can see that it basically hit the shoulder instead of the head. Heavy duty work from Froth. And now they finally get 2 points up against North Macedonia. It took a lot of work to get here. And economy-wise, still the buy rounds coming in. Over onto the garden side. Oh, a little too early. Swing. It will not work out.
And Macedonia?
Dennis.
Yeah, they're gonna
Free
swarm.
access.
Yeah, they're gonna swarm the A side here. They're already losing 2 is not a good sign. But I think that they can play it more slowly as well. But going to A probably is the better option right now.
I mean, this is the perfect opportunity, right? Knowing that you got 2 in the go. I think the only risk here is that Kakanito is a little bit low. Therefore, they don't want to just commit. And this is the reason why. Held back. There's still Vicious as well. Froth 1 versus 1 now.
Oh, maybe man advantage from North Macedonia. It's suddenly like they just vanish. It's kind of like the situation like going to go for the 1v1, and Team IESF now have a chance to do the retake because it's really near the A side and clearly like Fro doesn't see anybody there, so it's gotta be at the B side.
Exactly. But did you think that it actually took too long and therefore it led up to this situation? IESF, though they have the health first, Froth, he is just taking his sweet time. He thinks that, you know, there's a few possibilities here. Gonna drop in that grenade. And take a look at this. They still have one frag left on the side of Danny. He's gonna try to pop it just in the nick of time. There we go. He does have the lineup. Diffuse is coming down, and he does get it! North Macedonia! 5 points in.
Yes, slowly but surely, yeah, they're gonna chase the round of Team IESF. It's coming around, circling around and get the shot there for the diffuser. The round of 12. 6 and 5. I mean, like, yeah, of course. It's not an easy task for Macedonia, but they've
Not
got,
at all.
yeah, I mean, like, they have the advantage, but suddenly, Team IESF manages to make the situation go to for 1-for-1.
Now they are denting some of the economy of Team IESF. Oh, season true spirit. Oh, he does get him down. This time, even though after a clutch win, just look at the hold coming out of Team IESF. 3 players annihilated.
Yep.
And the bomb's down here. How do you even think about getting this bomb?
Yeah, just.
Oh, he got it.
But,
Okay.
but he got it, but I think that he can't play it because it's already guarded really heavily. Oops.
Like you said, everywhere is guarded. Except for the B side, actually. You say, okay, let's give him a warm welcome.
Yep.
Welcome to the monster. Okay.
Probably, yeah, because the B side is always empty. It's time
Okay.
to play the bomb, get some money bonus, and bye-bye to the world. Can't do anything.
Team IESF coordinated everything very well here, even though this was somewhat of a half buy. Did work out well. Now look at them. Couple of AKs in hand. And back to square one for North Macedonia. Don't really have the money for much.
Yep. What can they take? I mean, like, when you face an opponent with only like a pistol or handgun, clearly like the advantage is the one that have a good weaponry. But we always see that the scenario goes, the round falls to the hand of the one that only using the pistol.
Yeah.
It's quite funny to see that.
Usually that's IESF though. Oh, here comes the swing. Everyone's blinded up. Spirit! Can he get the ace here? No, he will falter. Thank goodness 8-Kit has got that one down. The worries of being blasted just like that. Down over onto this tunnel is always daunting. And
Yeah.
it does
You go straight to the
give them a
middle
jump
tunnel.
scare.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's probably like a smoke, and spray through the smoke is the most common situation that we always see. But a rotation, of course, will be done. In Macedonia, they are at the A-long right now. Slowly creeping out. 8-Kit. Yes, peeking. His P to 50. But I think like it's just too many for them. Macedonia, only 2 members. It's a ding, so it's still a doable one.
Yeah.
If it is Denisera who's gonna make some repeat.
Not enough to take Dennis down. No time to even get that plan down. Let's go for the replay yet again. This is that play.
A spray through smoke indeed. And it's connected all of them, all of the bullets there.
It's wasting no time there. Team IESF silencing the Macedonian fans here. And it takes a lot to overwhelm a defending champion. Look at Denisera. This is a position that nobody would expect.
Wait
What?
a minute.
Oh gosh, that could have been a little bit cleaner, but he still get the job done. He got one trade out. But it's so costly though.
Yeah, fan fishes.
Oh,
Only one Danny is there because he already knew the position of Fat Fishes. This is Danny. It's not gonna do anything straight away. Grouping with the others.
thinking about going on to the opposite side now.
Kinda going down. I mean, B side is always empty. It's only like Fraud is guarding, and it's not even in front of the B long or B tunnel.
Yeah, but keep in mind, Froth in this half, he's done so much. Like, just on this B side. I feel like he's King B. Like, even on Mirage, he's always been guarding B alone.
Yeah,
And he's doing so much work on the CT.
Mirage B, Overpass B. Probably we saw us to B. He's the B guy. But,
Okay.
yeah.
I guess, like, with that intel, like, it depends, right? But hey, take a look. Froth is here already.
Yeah, Fraud is on the A. No, it's not checking.
My
Clearly
God.
At the angle and Fraud.
Froth!
He got two. Well,
He's just gonna go in for the knife! Woohoo!
he got knife. A good shot. I mean, like, it's not like a clear angle to check there. I mean, in the corner.
Style points, man. It's like, okay, out of bullets. That's fine with me. Bring out the dual knives.
Now it's time to make some tactical timeout. But I guess that we are at the end of the first half. So
I think they just gotta calm down for a little bit, right? That was a little bit painful, getting stabbed on the back. Full buy, still very much possible.
yeah,
Still,
but
I feel like these rounds, the lack of AWP on the Macedonian side definitely has hurt them a little bit more.
I think so as well, like, because like we saw, like Shady is just guarding with the AWP so sharp, and yeah, let's say like when switch sides, can Macedonia just equalize at first at the handgun? Now it's time to run. It's time to go once more. Bomb
Fine.
drop, yeah, bomb still drop, so they're gonna play something slow.
Final round of the half. Decent attacks. Still not good enough to basically break through against IESF. Daddy. Just looking over the top angles, but this wide spread coming out of Macedonia. Intel gathering overall. Bob's still far away, like you said.
And they're gonna move really slowly. The bomb being pick up right now. The A hit gonna be done or do by Macedonia. They're just gonna like fake probably. I'm gonna fake. I'm gonna try to go to B side, but yeah, B side is kind of like crowded from the player of IESF. So it's time to move and gather around the A side. One on the A long. It's 8 kid. Who is, if he's shown up, he's is gonna be shot by Denisera. One more.
Great utility is being thrown right in.
Yes, and
But they finally catch him out. Shady extends it a little bit, but they do know that there's going to be at least one more lurking behind. The trade's coming in. Now they secured it. But starting into position. 3 versus 3. Some damage being done. And they do see this flank coming through. Styles couldn't hold him back.
yes, look at Spirit here. I mean, like, still a doable retake. Only 1, and it's on the A long. Fanficious jumping pick. Now hearing the shot, it's a double swing by Team IESF, and they are gonna take the round with a beautiful retake.
10-5. And this could be the game where Team IESF knocks down the defending champions.
To the lower bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if they win the pistol round.
Also, I want to remind the audience out there, even though you know they are defending champions, we have seen
Half
Macedonia
time.
to be knocked from the upper bracket into the lower and then go into the finals. That's how they actually won the previous year.
Okay.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
this is just a little bit more of a harsh lesson, but we still have like what rounds to play out. Important round for Macedonia to get this pistol in their way.
Yeah, correct. And 5 rounds with a retake from IESF. Yeah, they have a very good communication out there. And the pistol round is gonna be like playing an important, crucial part at this game right now. And Vicious already tagged into the half HP. Shady jump in. And he still manages to get one. And Fanficious is just trapped. But he
Oh,
gets
boy.
one as well. So I guess it's good and clear right now. And the pillars, there are 2. And what a shot by Styles. A good headshot, and the defuse is already starting. Oh. And it's done. Pistol round fall to Macedonia. The crucial part is that they need to win the handgun, and they did it.
And they just have that perfect stack going on. So far, Macedonia got what they needed. So they just have to ensure that they pull 3 straight rounds without getting punished, like how they did on the first half.
Yep, correct. So moving on, we're gonna have some force buy for Team ISF. Because I think they have the money bonus in from the plant of the bomb. So still good.
Very equal way of handling this situation now. North Macedonia hasn't been guarding the B side all too clearly. A little extension over onto A just to see what they could possibly get. Now they do get the pop. The Vicious open things up. Styles get it back.
Yes. He's staying in the ABC, but fraud. A very good headshot coming in.
Oh, the boost.
No way. There's a boost going in to the heaven. He's up there. Dixon, behind you.
He's too busy though. I mean, look at this. Oh, there comes the swing. Can he get it? Denisera stops him. And they will still get this one down. Is there enough time for Kixan? Seems like it.
Yeah. Supposed to be. All right.
Okay.
It's no kid, so.
Wow. I mean, IESF, that was their buy. And they were just hoping to get everything down. Went down to that 1 versus 1. Such a close call. North Macedonia just needs a lot of all these swing of momentum. They definitely do feel good now. And IESF, they just gotta see if they could basically draw more blood. Oh, speaking of which, sprays into Monster. seems to be a little bit more standstill, but there is more attention being drawn to A.
Yes. But let's say, how right now, like Team ISF, they have the opening to go and plant the bomb there, but yeah, I mean, like it's understandable that they can be retake because they have not enough weaponry. But right now, with the force buy once again, or not, it's not a force buy, like it's only Denisera with the one AK-47. I guess like it's fine that we're gonna see like Team ISF will just try to do some sudden right now. And Kakanito from behind. He's already at the T-base and somehow Fanvicious with only a Deagle. He manages to get 2 and even 1 for Denisera. So Shady at the green here is just waiting to shoot his opponent. And I think it's gonna be like some exchange in terms of the weapon, and eco round is saving for Macedonia.
Wow. IESF, they just have this tenacity. They just kept forcing it. They keep pushing every single string, and now Macedonia doesn't seem like there's much that they could basically do. They have to yield. They have to keep whatever it's necessary. And has to be an eco.
Yeah, this has to be the eco. I mean, economy from North Macedonia, even though like, they're winning the round, they lose a couple of players. Like, I feel like many of the players is just falling apart. So that's why ISF economy like far more better than Macedonia.
Yeah.
Look at the weaponry here. I mean, like, they're just forcing it out.
It's been kind of tough. I mean, so they're depending on these deagles. This defense not looking the sharpest coming out of Macedonia. And I feel like ISF with this poke and prod method, a couple times North Macedonia has fallen prey to it. But take a look at this extension over onto mid side.
Yeah.
Very interesting approach.
And so it's kind of like, okay, ISF, they're just going to wait and see what's going to happen right now because they're living out front at the T-base, just calling it out. I mean, I think they've noticed that Macedonia really an active team. They like to push when they play as a CT. So that's why we saw like Fraud just leaving it all alone behind. But I think that it's kind of like too expensive for ISF if they just stay at the T-base and doesn't have any good information where the cities are.
Take a look at what's going on on the A side though. Spirit, he comes in with a little bit of extension. Now they draw a little bit more, but I don't think that Macedonia is falling in for it. Flash is coming into the side, and Froth going with a push. Knows where he's hiding. Only getting that hit shot, and oh my goodness. Look at that clean shot. IESF. Slowly getting the burns going down, but of course the C4 is planted.
Yep.
Leaving only one man standing. Danny does find that M4 still intact.
Oh, this is the hard part for Macedonia because they're gonna have to eco next round, which they don't want to because look at the score there. It's only like 12 on the scoreboard after this.
Yeah, and it's just really hard for them. They've been trying to force a couple of buys. So for now, I guess this is what we are seeing here. Team ISF pushes through. And you know what? The stage is a little quiet now.
Yeah. You're like, oh my god, Team ISF, they coming in from behind the first map. Second map, they looks quite dominant at the second half. And right now, they are looking really convincingly can win the third map. But they need to ride this momentum right now. Because when it's fall off, I mean, like Macedonia still have the chance to stay alive at this game. And an aggressive move. And trades a 1-for-1.
They gotta go back and pick up that gun though. I mean, only Danny went in for that save, of course. So Here comes the rest of IESF. Wow, timing.
Timing just flashes there. And Spirit, he's blind. He's just hoping that the shot is connected. But then this era, 8 is down.
It's amazing how he basically gets it perfectly on the head right now. With the bombing set into place. Just checking every single angle, and this is where Shady Froth, they all go to work. Another time. Leaving only one member left for Macedonia. They have no answers left.
Yes, and it's going to be a save for the M4. Economy, I think that next round is still a full buy round for Macedonia. But the score gap, it's already like a huge gap right now. 5 rounds gap. IESF getting closer to move into the upper bracket final. Right? Yeah.
That's right, upper bracket finals. Could potentially meet either Team Germany or Team Mongolia. Still, we're at round 21. Now this is the bye round that they've been waiting for. But what do you do to stop Team IESF? They've been feeling great and vicious now. 21-9. He's just getting everything